members of the KwaZulu-Natal Provincial Drug and Firearm Unit arrested a 32-year-old Nigerian national during a drug operation in the Point area of Durban on Wednesday, July 22, 2026. Police also recovered a significant quantity of drugs during searches conducted at the same building. Police said the suspect was found inside one of the flats in possession of 11 pockets of cocaine powder. The cocaine has an estimated street value of 33,000 rands. The arrest formed part of an operation carried out by members of the Provincial Drug and Firearm Unit targeting drug-related activities. An extensive search of the same building resulted in the abandoned recovery of 830 ecstasy tablets, crystal meth, and 300 grams of methcathinone. Police estimated the street value of the recovered drugs at 154,800 rands, adding to the drugs seized during the operation in the Point area. The 32-year-old suspect is expected to appear before the Durban Magistrates Court on Thursday, July 23, 2026. Police have not announced any further arrests, and the recovered drugs remain part of the case before the court. Police arrested 2 suspects during separate operations in KwaZulu-Natal after recovering unlicensed firearms, ammunition, and equipment allegedly linked to the modification of replica firearms. The arrests followed operations by the eThekwini District Tracing Unit in Cato Manor and police in Msinga, targeting the illegal possession and circulation of firearms. The eThekwini District Tracing Unit acted on information that a person in Cato Manor was allegedly modifying replica firearms and selling the altered weapons, together with ammunition, to foreign nationals. During the operation, officers recovered 3 9mm pistols, 7 9mm pistol frames, 2 homemade shotguns, 11 barrels, 8 9mm pistol slides, 11 magazines, 41 rounds of ammunition, and 21 empty cartridges. Police also seized equipment believed to have been used in the alleged firearm modification process, including a welding machine, a drilling machine, and a grinding machine. A 71-year-old suspect was arrested at the scene and charged with possession of unlicensed firearms in connection with the recovered weapons and equipment. In a separate operation, police arrested a 52-year-old suspect in Msinga for possession of an unlicensed rifle. The 2 arrests form part of ongoing police efforts to remove illegal firearms from communities, with both suspects now facing charges relating to the unlawful possession of firearms. A 42-year-old man was arrested in Migrants, Calcutta, on the evening of Wednesday, July 22, 2026, after police recovered a rifle, a pistol, and live ammunition believed to have been used in the commission of serious and violent crimes in the area. The suspect was charged with possession of unlicensed firearms and ammunition. The arrest followed an intelligence-driven operation involving crime intelligence, crime detection, the tactical response team, K9 unit, public order policing, and other police units. Acting on information that an individual was keeping unlicensed firearms and ammunition in Migrants, tactical response team members entered the house, where they found a man and a woman inside. During the search, police recovered an automatic rifle and a pistol with their serial numbers filed off, as well as live rifle ammunition. The male homeowner was arrested, while the recovered firearms will undergo ballistic testing to determine whether they were used in previous crimes. Police will also profile the suspect to establish whether he is linked to other criminal cases. Acting Provincial Commissioner of SAPS in Mpumalanga, Major General Dr. Zef Mkhwanazi, praised the officers for the successful operation, saying the recovery marked a significant breakthrough against violent crime in Calcutta and surrounding areas. Meanwhile, police have opened a murder investigation after a man was found fatally shot inside a vehicle in Migrants the same night. The suspect is expected to appear in the Mkulu Magistrates Court on Friday, July 24, 2026. The Tshwane Metropolitan Police Department, (EMPD), arrested 31 people during operations conducted across the metropolitan area on July 22, 2026. The arrests included undocumented foreign nationals for immigration offenses and pedestrians who were found unlawfully walking on freeways, creating a danger to themselves and other road users. EMPD Region 7 carried out an operation in Bronkhorstspruit, where 9 undocumented foreign nationals were arrested and charged for contravening the Immigration Act. In a separate joint operation involving TMPD Region 5 and various stakeholders in the Camildrift area near Rayton, another 6 undocumented foreign nationals were arrested for the same offense. The TMPD Freeway and Pedestrian Unit also conducted patrols on the N4 East and Watermeyer Road on the same day. During the operation, officers arrested 16 pedestrians for jaywalking on the freeway, saying their actions endangered both themselves and motorists using the busy routes. TMPD said it commended its members for their professionalism and dedication during the operations. The department stated that it remains committed to ensuring Tshwane is not a playground for criminality and will continue confronting lawlessness through ongoing enforcement operations across the metro. 7 Somali nationals were discovered hidden beneath bags of rice inside a Toyota Probox during a routine enforcement operation in Zambia. The vehicle was intercepted in Kapiri-Mposhi while allegedly traveling towards Zimbabwe, with the migrants believed to have been en route to South Africa through the Kairundu one-stop border post. The Zambia Revenue Authority, ZRA, said officers became suspicious after stopping the vehicle for inspection. A search uncovered the 7 Somali men concealed in the rear cargo compartment beneath bags of rice and other goods. Images released by the authority showed officers removing the sacks before the migrants emerged from the cramped hiding place. The Zambian driver was immediately detained. The ZRA confirmed that both the driver and the 7 Somali nationals were handed over to Zambia's Department of Immigration for profiling and further investigations. Authorities said possible legal action would be taken in line with the Immigration and Deportation Act. Officials have not disclosed where the migrants began their journey or whether Zimbabwe was their final destination. In a separate enforcement operation, the ZRA impounded a vehicle that had remained in Zambia after its temporary import permit expired. The vehicle entered through the Kasambalisa border post in December 2025 and was not re-exported after the permit lapsed. The authority used both incidents to remind motorists, importers, and transport operators to comply with immigration and customs laws. The South African Police Service, SAPS, and the Ekurhuleni Metropolitan Police Department, EMPD, have recovered a cache of firearms and a hijacked vehicle during an intelligence-driven operation targeting a suspected cash-in-transit (CIT) robbery gang in Davyton on the East Rand. The operation was carried out on Wednesday evening, following information gathered by law enforcement agencies. According to SAPS, Gauteng police, working closely with intelligence structures, detectives, and EMPD officers, had been tracking a group believed to be linked to several serious and violent crimes across the province. Acting on intelligence, officers descended on a house in Davyton where they conducted a search of the premises. During the search, police recovered 7 rifles, 1 pistol, reflector jackets, and a hijacked BMW X5. Despite the recovery, the suspects managed to evade arrest, prompting an overnight manhunt. Investigators are pursuing known suspects believed to be connected to the operation, with efforts continuing to locate and apprehend them. Acting National Commissioner Lieutenant General Puling Dimpane praised the coordinated efforts of SAPS and EMPD, saying the operation demonstrated the commitment of law enforcement to combating cash-in-transit robberies and other violent crimes. Investigations remain ongoing, and police have indicated that further arrests are expected as the manhunt continues.
Acting on intelligence, law enforcement officers descended on a house in Davyton on the East Rand on Wednesday evening. Upon searching the premises, police recovered 7 rifles, 1 pistol, reflector jackets, and a hijacked BMW. An overnight manhunt is currently underway to trace and arrest the known suspects who managed to evade the arrest. Lieutenant General Dimpane has commended the coordinated efforts of all law enforcement agencies involved in this operation. She further warned criminals involved in cash-in-transit robberies that their days are numbered. Cash-in-transit robberies are highly organized and violent crimes that require a coordinated response from law enforcement. Our intelligence capabilities continue to improve, and we are closing in on those responsible. We will hunt them down, arrest them, and ensure they face the full might of the law. Investigations are continuing, and more arrests are expected.